Hello everyone, welcome back to one more little guide that I made. First of all, I want to preface this by saying if you haven't watched my previous video about the event, do it now. The event is extremely important for your progress and you will be getting an OP Nat 5 that will help you progress in the game. And by OP Nat 5, I mean an OP Nat 5 that is Bastet completely for free, super easy to get as long as you play. I'd say you need like half an hour a day at least, and you will be able to get it within 2 weeks easily. The fastest you can do is, I believe, 6 days. So if you're a regular player, you shouldn't have too much issue getting it. Okay, now back to the video. Today I wanted to make a little guide on what you should do every day to maximize the resource gain. So this mostly applies for people who, for example, have a very limited amount of time to play, or simply want to get all of the important stuff out of the way and be done with the game for today. So yeah, I made a little list and I ordered it in the importance, so from the most important to the least important. And this is based on both the reward you get as well as how easy it is to complete. Okay, to start with, it will be the daily check-in. You get, I believe, 20 crystals. Where is it? Yeah, I already claimed it. 20 crystals, 10 of these, 10 of these, 20 potions, and you get it completed for free. It takes one click, no more than 5 seconds. After that, you should go to your guild and do the Wheel of Fortune, so the daily spin. This is also 5 seconds done. The rewards are not insane, but it's free, so might as well do it. Uh, Third in the list, now we'll start doing both tasks and gameplay, since the free things are out of the way. The most important thing is getting these 300 crystals. You can get it by completing a 3 repeat requests, and these can be done through the quest and repeat request. If you don't have a lot of time, of course, it's most efficient to complete one from the highest region you have unlocked. But if you don't have enough time, you can just go to the first section and choose any of these. Bang out 3 requests, collect your 300 crystals, and done. After that, the most important dungeon to farm if you have very limited time, I would say, is Caiross and doing Hall of Magic. If you are doing a particular awakening for a monster, you need one of the colored essences, you can do those. If you do not, make sure to always do essences as your first dungeon, since the essences are hardest to obtain. You only get 3 entries. To upgrade your units past 5 stars, you will actually need a lot. As you can see, I have 5 stars. Just one level 6 awakening alone costs 240, and then you can see another 160, 160, 80. Yeah, so if you want to power up your units past awakening level 5, these will stack up, and essences being super limited as well as quite hard, not quite hard, but quite expensive to refresh tickets, you will need a lot of these and for a lot of monsters. So yeah, there's that. After Kairos, I would recommend focusing on using all of your daily repeat requests. I currently don't have them ticking from like refreshing every day, since I got 300 from one of those pre-registration events. But once you use them up and only get 48 a day, make sure to use these in the highest like the highest area possible for me. So I unlocked the last one, so I am able to do most of these except the last one. Uh, I'll talk more about which one is the best to do in a different video, since this will take a little long to explain, and I just wanted to give you a quick checklist on what to do. After the beta quests, the next most important area is path of growth. You should skip path of training unless you need it for an event. As you can see, like I was doing a lot of these yesterday, but I only did them because one of the tasks asked them. I believe it was like these adventure records, so one of them needed like 20 completions, but if you are done with those, only focus on the Battle of Danger Subjugation. Subjugation you should do if you do not have 5-star weapons yet. And I mean like good 5-star weapons, blue and purple ones, maybe legendaries even from the quest. Once you have those, you can forget subjugation for a long time and focus on getting runes. So for example, for me it would be, currently can complete level 11, I'm working on level 12, and make sure to do your daily entries every day. If you want to push a little harder, you can also do a refresh or two. So because the first two refreshes are quite cheap, being 50 crystals and 100 crystals. After that, you should go to your Tower of Ascension, regardless whether you complete or not. And there's these special rooms. You will need to do, I believe it was around like 7 to 10 floors. And once you do those and the bar fills up, you are able to enter here and do the highest possible, the sort of a secret dungeon-like mini event where you have 3 minutes to kill as many units as possible, and if you kill all of them, you are able to progress to the next stage. And the rewards you get from there are quite good. I actually got a legendary scroll once from that. Mostly you'll be getting these summoning pieces, both mystical scrolls, legendary summoning pieces, stuff like that, and a lot of these chests. Oh, it seems like I used them all. Those chests where you get monster pieces of all kinds, so 5-star, 4-star, 3-star ones. And since these monster pieces are quite important for progress, yeah, it's important to bang those two events out. You'll be able to enter the special room twice per day, so make sure you do both of those. After this, you should focus on Arena, clearing out 10 tickets every day, since this is mostly important for the Arena shop where you can buy. Let me see, where is it? Oh, I already bought it, so I said one. Yeah, you need to get the Devilmon every week, and you will need 500 of these. So you may need to do the full clear plus a few refreshes every week to get enough points for the Devilmon. Once you are done with the arena clear, this is now getting to the part where the clearing is not that important, but I'm only adding it here because you get limited entries for entering these dungeons, and you should use them. I mean, you should use them if you are able to. Right, so this basically depends on the highest one you can clear. If you are a bit later game and are able to clear the foggy prison, you should always do these, since these give both purple and legendary equipment, and this will always be useful in terms of upgrades, since this is the highest tier equipment you can get in the game. If you are not able to do this, you should ignore the raid part and go to the rupture part and clear these as high level as possible. And if you have level 3 unlocked, it would be best, since you get these energy crystal thingies, and these will be used for upgrading your summoner towards, I believe the max level is 60, and past 60 you are able to transcend until level 70, and you will be needing a lot of these. So as soon as you get these, the better it will be. As you can see, the power increase is quite big. That's like almost 10% of the power overall. Once you are done with the party dungeons, you should do the expeditions. These are also limited. I mean, this one gives two of these, but certain conditions have to be met. So unless you are a bit later in the game, you might not be able to complete it. So if you do not have the expeditions unlocked, you can, don't worry about skipping it, since the rewards are not that insane from it. But if you do have them unlocked, you can make sure to use your daily entries as well. After that, we go back to this, and there is party raid. Now, I was talking first about the Elite Foggy Prism being a must-do every day. If you are not able to complete that, you can now proceed with completing one of these two. You can do both if you are able to complete the butterfly tomb. If not, at least do the detail. You might get decent gear for your progress, but eventually that gear will be replaced. So don't focus too much on it. Don't build teams for these first two, because trust me, you'll build a team and you'll use it 1-2 times, and you'll be able to use an upgraded team. And lastly, once you are done with all of these dungeons, one more daily thing you can do is the quests from the guild. These rewards are also not too big, but if you are in a guild, it's a great way to get some extra stuff as well as get some contribution for your team and eventually unlock these little rewards. These rewards are not too great, but might as well get them since the whole guild benefits from them. I would recommend doing the ones where you get either essences or guild coins, since the rest of the rewards that, as far as I viewed, are not that great. Yeah, I believe, no, not this one. Yeah, gathering box. I mean, this is a great source as well since you get a lot of different materials. So don't focus on these. Like if you see herbs, I would say easily skip them since herbs are mostly used for very temporary buffs. Focus essences, focus guild coins, worst case focus boxes. Yeah, that's all for today. I just wanted to make this as a sort of a checklist. I'll also place this checklist in the description so you are able to view the exact order and able to refer to it quickly or save it somewhere. And yeah, that's about it. See you in the next one.